Hello everybody. Today we're going to see how I draw Renegade Raider. Okay, I'm going to start with a quick sketch for myself, so don't worry if you can't see this. This is mostly for me, just to make sure that I have everything here, and we don't fall off the page, and make sure I don't forget anything. So don't worry if you can't see it. You'll be able to see it soon enough once I switch over to sharpies. For now, I just want to make sure that I get everything in here and get a good pose. You know, that's important too. But that's mostly what sketching is. You know, just making sure, just drawing over and over again until I get the right pose. And I think we're going to keep it pretty basic. So how about we just draw one hand hanging down. And we'll just do hanging down, you know, normal. Nothing special. And the other one we'll do like waving. How's that? Let's see, so I gotta draw shoulder up. Elbow to about there. And let's see. Arm up to there. And the hand waving off like that. Does that look good? Yeah, I think so. I think I can live with that. Alright. So, also, let me double check that we're not going too high. No, we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna draw a few fingers real fast, just to make sure that I have it looking good. And I don't, you know, so I'm going to re-sketch. I'm going to draw over and over. Again, that's what sketching is. Drawing it over and over until you're happy with it. And that's good practice, you know, because that's how you get there. Practice, practice, practice. Okay, strap there, that, and that. And I'm just kind of going back over it and looking it over again. And that's why I keep jumping around from top to bottom. Just, you know, seeing what fits, what doesn't, what makes me happy, and what I want to redraw. Okay, I think that looks good. I got to draw her straps. And this one, she's got like these buckle things in there, so I got to make sure I add those. Let's see. Okay, I like the way that flows. And shoulder's going to be up like that. I'm actually put it closer like that. Okay, so now we've got to draw a head in there real quick. And then we can get started. So, I got to make sure that I don't go too crazy here, because coloring is going to take care of a lot of it. And again, like I said before on these videos, the features here are too small to worry about a lot of detail. So I can't go too crazy, but I do want to put in enough to be able to tell what it is. Sorry, I lost my picture here. And still honor the art created for it. But again, not go crazy, because it will lose the features with that the Sharpie I'm about to use. Okay, so let me draw those goggles real quick. Okay, then the head's going to come down like that. The top, come down like that, and I think that ought to be good enough. Alright, I think that's ready. Let's see, gotta make sure I add this. What does she have over here? Some strappy bandage stuff. Okay, I think we're good. I say we get started. I'm going to switch over to a couple of Sharpies. I'm going to use a fine point Sharpie and a Sharpie pen. You're welcome to use a pencil if you like, or join in with markers. So I'm going to start with the eyes and work my way out. Okay, so I'm going to just draw the top of the eye like that. The other one over here, just kind of at the same time to make sure I've got them in the same place. Then I'm going to draw some pupils, like that. Looks about right. So now I'm going to try to finesse it. Again, I got to try to work with these tiny little Sharpies. So I'm going to add a little bit of eyeshadow like that. And then I'm going to do the same over here. Not go too crazy with it, because again, it's going to lose a lot if I go too crazy. So I'm going to stop there with the eyes. I don't want to go too crazy. I'm saying that over again. I think I'm going crazy by saying going too crazy. So I'm going to draw the eyebrows like that. And I don't want to add too many details, go too crazy. So I'm just going to lightly add just tiny little edges for the nose. I'm going to walk away from that. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to give her a little bit of a smile. Like that. Add the top lip. Add the bottom lip. And I'm going to go ahead and add the jawline just because I can control it much better with this Sharpie than the big fat Sharpie. But I am going to thicken it up just a little bit just to keep it cohesive with the rest of it. Okay. So I'm going to bring this line down. I'm going to meet the jawline over here. And so what I'm trying to do, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't with the Sharpie, is it comes to like a V. You know, that's the best way to draw like a girl face. Try to point that out just a little bit more. Perfect. I'm going to walk away from that. Okay, so I'm going to draw just, again, the edge of this hat, just because I can control it with this Sharpie much easier than the fat Sharpie. And I just don't want to lose all this detail I added in right here. Okay, so I'm just going to do like this, then I'll come back in with the big Sharpie in a second and finish that up. See, it's just so delicate that I just want to add or control it with this Sharpie. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a second, or if you follow these videos, you know what I'm talking about, how wide that Sharpie gets. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of hair, a few little tufts, little tuffies, like that. And I think I'm good there. So I'm going to switch back over to the big Sharpie now and just go crazy with the size of it. Okay, so I'm going to draw the goggles on top, because I like to draw the top things first and move my way down. So the goggles, I'm just going to do like this. See how thick that is? Woo! There's no way I could have controlled that with the tiny Sharpie. Draw the back of them like this. They kind of come out. And so now I can draw the rest of her hat. Gonna come around to the top like that. Gonna come down and meet here like this. Down and meet that other end like that. And continue with the rest of her. So I'm gonna draw her neck like this. Woof, didn't like that. I'm gonna draw this in here for her hair. Like that. See how much fatter that is? And I kind of went through that line, but hey, what happens happens. Let's just keep going, right? I'm excited about this. So I'm gonna draw her shoulder strap in like this, just to give me some edges so I know where I'm going to work with. And then this one I'm going to draw, and it's going to disappear behind her breast right there. So I'm going to go ahead, let's go ahead and add that. So I'm going to draw her chest like this down to her waist. Then I'm going to stop right about there where her belt is going to be. And we'll do the same thing over here. We're just going to come in the back of her to where her belt's going to be like that. And since we're here, let's just continue up to her arm right there. So her arm's up, raised up. So her elbow is going to be about, let's put it right there. I drew it way back there, but let's bring it right there. So I'm going to draw her arm into her side. And then the top of this arm like this, on the shoulder like that. And she does have that strap across her arm. We kind of do like that. And draw up to the wrist here. So I'm going to draw her forearm to her wrist, like I said, and she's got that little glove thing, so we can do that. Come down here to the elbow, draw that over, and just kind of add some kind of highlight for the wrist communicator thing. I don't know what it is. I say this every time. It's just a design. It's never used in Fortnite, but they added it. So, okay, so let's draw her hand. Let's draw the majority of it first, like that. And there's the other top half. And there's that half. I just did those lines because I know where my sketch is going to take me. And so now I can just kind of continue it. So I'm going to draw her pinky like this. Her other finger like the ring finger like this. Other fingers are kind of behind that. And so I'm just going to do like that. And that'll be good enough for drawing the hand. See, it's waving. It does the job. So she has some detail in here that I want to take care of with coloring, but I do at least want to give her a neckline like that. And the rest I'll do with coloring because there's a strap there, it goes across. It's just design, you know. Let's go ahead and do this hand since it's here. We're going to draw the shoulder down to the arm, forearm, about to the wrist about right there. So same thing. I'm going to come here to the other side of the arm, draw it like that. Close it off because she's got gloves on this one too. And so I'm going to draw her other hand like this. And again, I'm just kind of following my sketch so I know exactly where everything is lying. Okay? So I can draw the other fingers like this, and they're all kind of behind each other, so I don't have to draw too much, or you don't want to draw too much because it'll look funny. Okay, so let's just leave it like that for the hand. I'm gonna open it up like that, and I say that's good enough. Super long, it's close to the knee here, but that's okay. This is how you sketch and draw and you practice and get better at it. Sometimes it's gonna be perfect, sometimes it's not. I'm happy with it, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna draw her belt like this, and let's go ahead and draw the belt in and connect it like that. Same thing over there. And now I can draw her pants. So her crotch is going to be about right there, and I'm going to follow down here to her boots. So I'm going to draw her leg like that, down to where the boots are going to be. And I'm going to follow this one over here too. And she has straps, so I'm going to try to accent that too. So there's a hip to the strap, pants, strap, back to the leg. That's about where the knee is, down to there. I'm going to close that off because that's where her boot is, okay? And what I like to do, the reason I did that is because I draw the straps like this with this extra Sharpie just to, you know what, I'm going to switch Sharpies real fast. That one's dying out on me. Just like that. And that's kind of why I like the strap like this, because it's kind of pulling in the pants, you know? It's tight on the material. Is the best way I can describe it. Okay, like that. And so let's go ahead and give her crotch lines like that. And hey, since we're here, let's go ahead and add some creases in the legs. I love drawing creases. Okay, let's give her a kneecap, something like that. Okay, not go too crazy. I want to, but I'm trying not to. You got to just remember that. Okay, so let's see. She has a knee pad on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and draw that in. Something like that. And that'll also give me defining edges of where I can go. So now that that's drawn, I can draw the leg down to it and keep it all cohesive. So I'm going to draw basically this leg down to here. Do something like that. And I just wanted to do like something like that, just to do like that. Like creases in the pants. I love doing creases. Okay, so she's got the knee protector on this one like everybody else does. So I'm just going to draw a strap across, because the strap is over both of them, her leg and the protector. So now I can just draw this. Okay, so I can draw the boot back behind it and see her pants are going to kind of come in like this. And again, since we're here, let's do that. Add some creases in the pants and work down to the boot. So I'll do them at the same time. Let's draw this one here to the ankle like that. That one down to the ankle like that. This one down here, down to the heel. So there's that heel, but it's facing right at you. This one's sideways, so we'll kind of draw them at the same time. So there's the top of the boot to the toe, There's the top of the boot to that toe, which is about right there. I'm going to draw the inside to this, inside to that. Then just draw some kind of stair-stepping tread to the boot. Nothing specific, just something like that. And that'll give us the detail we want there. So I'm going to take care of the rest with coloring. So that is Renegade Raider. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.